Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about one of the brand new features in Title Update 31, and that is the new enchantment system, because they did entirely replace the old enchantment system with a new, better, but more confusing system, which requires lapis lazuli. It requires levels as well as a level requirement. It's kind of confusing, but I'm going to be explaining how that whole thing works in today's video, because it has been requested quite a bit. So please do like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like it. But let's get straight into it, shall we? So, as well as explaining how the new enchantment system works, because I think it's reasonably simple to explain, I'm also going to be explaining what the enchantment system changed in this update, because they introduced 3 new enchantments, and they also introduced one other enchantment to more items. But yeah, let's start by explaining how the enchantment system works. So basically, before this update, when you enchanted, you just needed to have up to 30 levels, and then, you know, the enchantment would cost anywhere from 1 to 30 levels. And that part has roughly stayed the same, except now instead of requiring you to spend those levels, you just have to have those levels. And that might be like, so you can get unlimited enchantments for free. No, basically, you know, when you go to the enchantment table with, let's say, a diamond sword, you know, before what it used to say is like free, you know, things right here, whereas now what it says is it requires a number of levels, which in this case is 30, this case is 12, this case is 8, but it also requires a, you know, a certain number of lapis lazuli, and then it requires you to spend 1 to 3 of those levels. So the amount that it is depends on the amount of lapis, because, you know, the lapis always matches the enchantment levels, but it also depends on how many bookshelves you have around. So for instance, if I have a single book, a single enchantment table with no bookshelves, you can see I put the sword in, and it's 1, 2, 3, and they're all pretty bad. This is sharpness, this is sharpness. There's no real good reason for me to go with the level 3 one over the level 1 one, because that wastes 2 levels instead of, you know, instead of 1, and it also, you know, requires more lapis lazuli. Whereas in a situation like this, you know, although, you know, level 1 enchantments are great, and or level, you know, 6 in this case, I think the much better one to go with would be, in this case, we can see this is sharpness 1, this is fire aspect 1, and this is bane of arthropods 4. So even though bane of arthropods is a terrible enchantment, you know, let's just pretend it's sharpness, this would be way better for the value, because, you know, if you have the levels, you might as well do it. So yeah, basically the new system is better, and the reason it's better is because if you have a lot of lapis lazuli, which you should have if you play the game a lot, it means that instead of having to grind all the way to level 30 every single time, you can actually just go ahead and be like, you know, instead of grinding all the way there, what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to, you know, get to level 30 once, spend 3 levels getting the enchantment, then then you go down to level 27, then you get 3 more levels, you can come back and do it over and over again, and it means if you're looking for specific enchantments, you can get them. And it's so good now, because the old system was really intended to be like, you can get anything, but the new system is just like, yeah, we know you're looking for, you know, if you've got your fishing rod, you're looking for luck of the sea, so we're gonna, wait, is this gonna be luck of the sea? No, I'm breaking, but you're looking for that, you can find that, and that's that. So yeah, let's quickly talk about the other changes to the enchantment system, because I think I explained it fully there, right? Like, you can find out what enchantment you're gonna get before it. Also, oh, one more thing I didn't say is, you notice it has 3 dots between the enchantment and the question mark. That's to clarify that you can get more stuff. So, Bane of Arthropods is just the only thing we know about. There could also be other enchantments behind there. Just something to bear in mind. So, yeah, let's next up talk about the other changes to the enchantment system, because they first of all introduced 3 new enchantments to the game. 2 of them are for fishing rods, because as of this update, you can enchant fishing rods. 1 is Luck of the Sea, and 1 is Lure. And I explained these in my fishing enchantments video. So, to give you the very basic rundown, Lure makes it slightly easier to find fish, and slightly harder to find junk and treasure. And Luck of the Sea means you're more likely to find treasure, and I think slightly more likely to find junk at the same time. So yeah, both of these enchantments are pretty good. If you know, you have to be a hardcore fisher to want them. Really, if you're looking for, you know, salmon really hardcore, this is slightly good, but I wouldn't say it's worth the enchantment levels unless you have them spare. So yeah, that's Lure and Luck of the Sea. But there's also Depth Strider. So Depth Strider is my favorite new enchantment, because there's only 3, but basically Depth Strider allows you to move through water like it is a normal thing. So at Depth Strider 1, you go 1/3 slower. At Depth Strider 2, you go 2/3 slower, and on Depth Strider 3, you go 3/3 less slow, if that makes sense. So at Depth Strider 3, you move through water like it's land. So here's me moving on the thing here. Here's me moving through the water. So you can see it's like there's no water here at all. It's like it's invisible water. It's really, really cool. So in case you don't know what it's like without this on, here's without Depth Strider, here's me putting Depth Strider back on, and as you can see, just so much faster, very, very handy. I like it quite a bit. So yeah, that's the other brand new enchantment. And then finally, the other, you know, kind of change they made here is they've made it so you can get unbreaking on a whole bunch more items. So you saw there when I put my fishing rod in there, you can get unbreaking on fishing rods, which if you're going to put another enchantment on there, I very, very much recommend. Please put unbreaking on there, because, you know, if you're going to be wasting that much on an enchantment, you might as well get unbreaking for the cost of, you know, that whatever it's going to be here. So yeah, please do get unbreaking free, make your enchantment last longer. But second of all, you can get you know, unbreaking on other stuff, including your armor. So is it going to off? It's me here. Unbreaking 1, there we go, that's proving the point. You can actually get unbreaking naturally on chest plates. And you might be like, I could get unbreaking before. Yeah, you could get unbreaking before on chest plates and on swords, but you had to use an anvil, like I have over here. And now, as of this update, you can get it naturally. So basically, they improved the enchantment system massively, because if you're looking for a specific enchantment, before it was like 1 in 5 chance of getting Silk Touch, you either had to do the exit without saving, you know, like kind of choosing it, or you know, or you had to just get really, really lucky and spend 150 levels. But you know, that's kind of lame. Now you can just spend 3 levels. You probably know you're going to get something. If I want fire protection, I can take it. If I don't, I can be like, nope, I'm going to take this elsewhere. And yeah, that's an opportunity you have now, and I think that's really, really great. So I hope you did all enjoy this video. I hope you did learn something new here. Like I said, I covered this in a feature preview about a month ago, but I know not everyone watches those, and if you did, you might not remember it. Here is all the lowdown on the new enchantment system, and I hope you did enjoy it. So thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did like it, please do like it and let me know. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. You know, I didn't want to do this video because I was like, oh, I think it was obvious, but a lot of you have been requesting it, so if you did like it, please let me know. And also let me know in the comments down below if you have anything you want to see in future. Like I said, I love to cover your suggestions because, you know, I want to be doing what you guys want to see. So please do let me know in the comments there. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a nice day, everybody, and goodbye.